originally I had thought episode 6 was going to be the New Republic garbage, and to my surprise, it wasn't, and it just so happens to be my favorite episode. But part 7, or episode 7, I should say, it does start off with the New Republic, so I was very disappointed when I saw the description and the picture. So needless to say, the beginning of the episode is just bad, but it only lasts for a couple minutes, so that's great. The episode gets better, but still not great. It's not a bad episode by any means, but it's got some nitpicks and whatnot. I mean, a few of them I think are fair, but the music was good. Some of the some parts of the music sounded like it was gonna get really depressing and intense in a good way, and we just didn't get enough of that. And it's like, oh, they teased us with it. Like, it started getting there's this part where this music is playing and it just kind of switches into a little piano, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be good, and then it stopped. I was like, wait, what? Okay, that was weird. But visually, the episode's very, very nice. But honestly, I'm a bit disappointed with the stormtroopers. So, I think in the subtitles they were called night troopers. I might be wrong. I honestly don't know. They don't specifically say what they are, anyways. But I'm very disappointed to see that they are just practically stormtroopers. They only look cool because they act just like stormtroopers, and yeah, they might have been I'm not sure if these people are dead and brought back. I don't know if they're just regular stormtroopers. I don't know. I do not know. The theories about these guys are pretty cool, but yeah, they act just like stormtroopers. There's a group of 3 of them. One of them gets killed. The other 2 stop shooting and then look down at them. And it's like, dude, what the hell? This takes away from the action. What? And I'm tired of this whole, we get this alien race that's supposed to seem cute and whatnot, you're just like, oh, and they're goofy and whatnot. I'm tired of the fact that, we just don't see people or aliens like this or whatever die. You always know they're all gonna live. Bring some tension, bring some despair, just bring some, reality to this show, to this series. Star Wars is not, obviously it's very unreal, it's not realistic, but, bring in stuff like this to where it's oh my god, we just met these guys, Ezra's been camping out with them for how long, and, our heroes gather with them, and everything seems fine in one episode, but the next episode, they're all dead. I don't know, make it, you just know. You see these guys, you're like, all right, these guys are all gonna live. It's fucking. There's a part with this mercenary. He's got this pike, and he's sitting there stabbing the ship. I'm thinking this motherfucker could really be out here stabbing the alien, whatever. I don't know what this race is. I don't care to find out. But they're driving in these pod vehicles where their whole upper body is exposed. This thing could just reach up and gut this thing. I'm not trying to make the show gory by any means, but come on. The Clone Wars was more it had more violence than this. I mean, goddamn. Yeah, I mean, the episode was fine, but it's just stuff like that. I think night troopers, whatever they're called, I'm just gonna call them stormtroopers. They look so cool. At least we haven't seen Captain Enoch look stupid. I really hope if he dies, I don't mind if he dies. I really don't. I mean, just because the armor looks cool doesn't mean I want him to live forever. But I'm just saying, he better not get just one off. And if he dies, it better look good. He better go out with a bang. I want him to at least injure someone heavily injure someone at the very least. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna nitpick even more here. The lightsaber battles. We get once again they're continuing the trend where Ahsoka goes to fight, and as soon as the lightsabers clash, we cut away. And well, here's the deal. This is how goofy this sounds, right? So they pose, they did little stances, getting ready to fight, and it's all right, this is okay. I mean, I honestly don't give a shit, but I can see how people are oh, this is so cool, I understand. and right when they attack, it cuts. It's like, all right, settle that up for nothing. And then the lightsaber battle we get is subpar to begin with, because I mean you can tell they're not fast. You know, they have to slow down the combat because of the costumes and whatnot, especially Rosario Dawson's headpiece for Ahsoka. There ain't no way you can move fast in that thing, and it shows. But yeah, I don't think any of the lightsaber battles in this show are good. Truth be told, and I know this might get me more flack, but what is it? Rise of Skywalker? You know, that battle, if you break it down with Rey fighting those red guys, I think they're called Sith Troopers. I don't know. I haven't even watched it, to be honest. I've just seen that fight scene. The fight scene seems cool at first, until you watch it a couple times, and it's just like, oh, wow, this is actually retarded. This is actually stupid. But that is at least better than anything we've gotten out of this show when it comes to fighting. The Clone Wars is still better than everything what we see. I mean, then again, that's animation, so it's going to be easier to make. But, yeah, I mean, it's just... The episode was fine. Nowhere near as good as episode 6. And even... Was it episode 4 where Anakin came out? I don't know. No, I think it was episode 5. Yeah. I mean, I didn't think episode 5 was anything great either, just because they brought back a few things and whatnot. I mean, it's just like, Which I'm not going to get into it. You can go back and watch that video, but... Yeah, this episode's okay. Probably a 6 out of 10 for me, personally. But, I mean, we got one episode left, and... You know, Thrawn, at least... On Thrawn, at least he's got it going. Thrawn's great. The Night Sisters look... I mean, everything looks cool in this show. They do. I mean, it's just... They don't act cool, you know? It's interesting to see what... Balaam or whatever the hell the guy's name is. Interesting to see what he's got planned. But, I mean, rest in peace, Ray Stevenson again. Once again, it's just like, god damn it. So, yeah, I guess we'll see if in season 2 or in a movie or something what the hell he's got going. Because I doubt we find out in this next episode, but it is what it is. I'll see you in the next one. There's no reason to drag this video out more longer. Because, yeah, this episode ain't that great. I mean, ain't nothing really... You know, at least in The Mandalorian Season 2, where the Stormtroopers attack... Is it Season 2 where Boba comes and he grabs his gear and he's fighting off the Stormtroopers, you know? Because it's kind of the same thing going right here. At least that scene was cool. It made Boba seem like an actual... Like, it's like, holy shit, this guy... You know, he takes one step and, like, all these rockets fly out of his knee armor. And it's just, like, you know... It really set the tone for Boba. And then his own show ruined him. So, yeah. Okay, that's going to be it for me, for real. It's just... I really hope the season finale is going to blow me away, but I have a feeling it won't.